Iran war escalates further, strike and counter-strike continue. Iranian drone strike Aramco oil refinery in Saudi Arabia. Government eyeing safety of Bangladeshis in Middle East. Middle East flights cancellation continue. Those were the headlines. Good evening, viewers. I'm Nafisa Nawal with English Bulletin. US President Trump has pledged to continue the major combat operations against Iran until all US objectives are achieved. He said the military operation expected to last 4 weeks or less after strikes. US media claim Trump will be talking to Iran leadership as they made fresh push to resume nuclear talks with Washington. However, Iran's National Security Council Secretary Ali Larijani refuted the claims. Meanwhile, Israeli Air Force has begun additional broad strike in central Tehran, targeting government. Several explosions heard in various parts of Tehran. As well, airstrike targeted area near Revolution Square where demonstrators gathered in rally condemning the aggression. Israel claims to have killed 2 senior intelligence officials in Iran, while 5 Iranian soldiers killed in a US attack in Khorramabad. Iran continues to strike US assets across Gulf as the joint strike killed over 550 in Iran, including Supreme Leader Khomeini. Amid heightened war tension in Iran and the US-Israel Aramco oil refinery in Saudi Arabia was hit by suspected drone strikes. Besides, Kuwait's defense ministry said several US warplanes were crashed in the country. Meanwhile, 31 people were killed in US strike in Lebanon. US-Israel joint strikes on Iran now spreading heat across Middle East. Monday morning, fire broke out at Saudi Aramco refinery in Ras Tanura after suspected drone attacks. Though the fire brought under control, Saudi authorities temporarily shut down the refinery. A major oil refinery, Mina Al Ahmadi in Kuwait, was also hit by falling debris early morning. 2 workers were reportedly injured in the explosion. In retaliation, Iran launched 10th wave of missile attacks on Israel. More explosions rock Dubai, Doha and Manama in Iran targets US assets in Gulf. Crude oil prices have risen sharply while stock markets fall.
Which you'll see, there you go. It seems to have survived, and we're working to verify this info.
First objective of Bangladesh government is to ensure safety and security of the Bangladeshis in Middle East. Foreign Minister Dr. Khalilur Rahman made the remark at a briefing at the Foreign Office on Monday, expressing profound shock at the death of 2 Bangladeshis in Middle East. Meanwhile, State Minister for Foreign Affairs Shama Obaid said the government is making its best possible effort to bring back the bodies of 2 Bangladeshis as soon as possible. Bangladesh has formally condoled the death of Iran's Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs expressed the condolence in a statement on Monday. It said 2 Bangladeshis have so far been killed in Middle East in Iran war and 7 others have been wounded. Meanwhile, an emergency meeting comprising Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Expatriate Welfare, Ministry of Civil Aviation and Ministry of Home Affairs were held at the Foreign Office on Monday afternoon. Minister for Expatriate Welfare Ariful Haq Chaudhary said the ministry is in constant touch with the ambassadors of Bangladesh in Middle East. Foreign Affairs Advisor Humayun Kabir said Foreign Ministry is now focusing on ensuring safety and well-being of Bangladeshis in Middle East. A total of 120 Middle East-bound flights have so far been cancelled due to ongoing war between Iran and US-Israel. The flights are getting cancelled one after another as United Arab Emirates, Bahrain, Iraq, Kuwait have closed their airspace. Cancellation of such big number of flights has brought immense sufferings for Middle East-bound passengers. Executive Director of Hazrat Shahjalal International Airport Group, Captain S.M. Rajiv Samad, said they are trying to level best to mitigate the sufferings of the people. Public Relations Department of Biman Bangladesh Airlines said they are monitoring the situation every moment and passengers are getting update about the flights. Prime Minister Tariq Rahman is interested in modernized public transport in the city to ease people's sufferings. That is why he is planning to introduce monorail along with the existing metro rail service. Expert on transport Professor Samsul Haq made the disclosure after a meeting with Prime Minister Tariq Rahman at the Secretariat on Monday. Professor Samsul Haq said the Prime Minister has talked to him about decentralization of Dhaka. He has also shown keen interest on introducing speedy train in the capital and monorail service in the densely populated areas and old Dhaka where there is no public bus service. The Prime Minister is also very much sincere to run bus service for women within 180 days, Professor Samsul Haq added. Now a short break, we will be back soon with Deputy Speaker's name sought from the opposition. Push from Saudis encouraged Trump to strike Iran. Welcome back to watching ATN News. This is English Bulletin. Name has been sought for Deputy Speaker from the opposition party showing respect to July Charter. Home Minister Salahuddin Ahmed made the disclosure after a meeting with Prime Minister Tariq Rahman at the Secretariat on Monday. He said since BNP has signed the July Charter, the party want to implement things that have been said in the Charter. Now news around the world. US President Donald Trump has launched a wide-ranging attack on Iran after a weeks-long lobbying effort by Israel, as well as a push from the Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. A report by Washington Post recently claims these, citing four sources familiar with the matter. As per report, Saudi Crown Prince Salman made multiple private phone calls to Trump over the past month, advocating a US attack despite his public support for a diplomatic solution, the four people said, as well as Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu continued his long-running public campaign for US strikes against Iran. The combined effort helped lead Trump to order a massive aerial campaign against Iran's leadership and military Saturday. The attacks in its initial hour led to the death of Iranian Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei and several other senior Iranian officials. Viewers, we will take a short break. Stay with us. Welcome back. You're watching English Bulletin, now sports news. Bangladesh women set to make its debut with their match on third day of AFC Women's Asian Cup in Australia Tuesday. It will face nine-time champions China in their debut on the stage of Asian excellence. The Group B match will start at 2 p.m. Bangladesh time at Bank Stadium in Sydney. Although it has not played any warm-up matches with any foreign country, Bangladesh team has been preparing hard in Sydney for a few days. The girls want to fight with their best against the strong opponent. At a pre-match press conference in Sydney today, Bangladesh coach Peter Butler said he has prepared his team for the fight by understanding the reality. China's Australian coach Ante Milicic, however, is respecting Bangladesh Bangladesh skipper Afida said, although China is a strong side, but they would not give up the fight. Rather, her girls are prepared to fight neck to neck, get a good result. Before ending the bulletin, top stories once again. Iran war escalates further, strike and counter-strike continue. Iranian drone strike Aramco oil refinery in Saudi Arabia. Government eyeing safety on Bangladeshis in Middle East. Middle East flights cancellation continue. Deputy Speaker's name sought from the opposition. Push from Saudis encouraged Trump to strike Iran. That's all from the newsroom for the moment. Thank you for being with us.